Welcome back. It is now time for us to face the Fire Elemental. And we're going to face it as we faced every challenge, by running away! Alright, so we've seen the Fire Elemental. You cannot use the map on screen with an Elemental. That's why I had to run away. Now, each Elemental has somebody in the city that's an expert on that type of element. And I think there's a safe bet as to who our fire expert is. Have you seen the fire elemental? It is magic of the most marvelous kind, so very beautiful, the dancing flames. If I but had such a creature at my command, the pills I could make! Yes, if I had an animate being of living fire at my control, I could use it to make so many pills! Great. Good day as always. Tell about Fire Elemental. You ardently describe the Fire Elemental to Herrick. Isn't it exciting? Of course, some people don't appreciate its beauty. They actually want to get rid of it. What is it you wish to know? Fire, glowing in the very semblance of a man, a marvel to behold, and yet a deadly peril as well. To understand the fire elemental, you must know the flame. Watch this. Wah! See how the flame reacts to incense. Fire is attracted to the things it burns because it is very vain. You know, incense would make quite a lure for the fire elemental. It would be very possible to lure the fire elemental away from the plazas using this incense, and where it is weak from hunger and water, capture it. This incense is made from the finest frankincense. It should attract the flame as the moth is attracted to it. It is only 70 centimes. Anyway, so I think we've got us a plan here. Incense. I'm going to use this to save the city, but at a discount. Very well, if it will save the city, you may have the incense. Could I have saved more money, is really the question I'm trying to get at? Oh, okay. This is where things are going to get tricky. Because I am going to fail horribly. I said into the Catastalian. Okay. I have never played this game and done this without dying. It's just never happened. So we're going to slow the game down a little bit. And wish me luck. Oh, ow, out of the way. That thing can only hit me so many times before I die. Now the thing is, I have to lure it into this hallway. There we go. You have lured the fire elemental from the plaza. Now you must try to weaken and capture it. I'm going to capture it in this lamp. You put the lamp on the ground. I did it! I did it! Oh my god! As you pick up the lamp and rub it, a small flame appears. When you rub it again, the flame goes away. You now have a magic lamp. You put the lamp safely away in your backpack. 20 points. I saved the city of Shapir, and all I got was 20 points. With each of these elementals, you have a couple of days to solve them before they destroy the city and end the game. I saved the lives of everybody here. I got 20 points. Reeling? I'm a little disappointed by that. Should be infinity points. Let's see if I can tell Herrick about how I captured it. I did not notice you come in. I hear it is you that vanquished the fire elemental. How wondrously brave you must be. Oh, I don't get to tell him about it? Well, yes, I am wondrously brave. Carrying 7 empty water skins. I emptied 7 water skins, destroying the elemental. Take a sip, too. How am I doing for rations? Carrying 4. You know what? Let's go ahead and buy some rations. We have delicious things for you to eat. Mouth-tempting falafels of fresh roasted lamb. Dates stuffed with honeyed almonds to tease your tongue. It is a certainty that you will enjoy what we sell. Greetings, hero of Spielberg. That's a lot. I just want travel rations. Wow. Jerky rations are actually more expensive than... It is for 5, though. That's the difference. You know what? I'll pay you 62. Since you speak so convincingly, it will cost you a mere 99 centimes. No, it is not right that such speech be rewarded so little. It shall be 75 centimes. 45 centimes? Do you simply wish to give away our food? 96 centimes. 92 centimes for such a hero. Very well. For you, we shall make a special price. It will cost you 92 centimes. 91 centimes is the final offer. That should... Since I eat at the inn every day that I can, that should be enough. Well, that's it. I mean, we beat the big bad. Does anybody want to congratulate me for... Nobody wants to say? I mean, I just saved the day. I must be sure to consult the astrologer about the fire elemental. It must certainly be a bad omen. Not anymore. I beat it. Seriously? You know what? Fine. Not even a tightrope walker. I saved the day. Nothing happened. I will need that in order to beat the wind elemental. And there's 3 different ways to get it. But I can't get it now, clearly. I'm not reading that. He's really proud of his cloths. He sells cloth. Greetings, hero of Spielberg. He has a cloth bag that is 50 centimes. I need a cloth bag later. And since he'll sell it to me, I will take it. My nephew, Shamin, the innkeeper, said you were very smooth of tongue. Very well. For you, only 49. 48. 47. 46. 45. So yeah, I even got the little dee-dee-dee. Clearly I needed that. Every hero has need for belts and boots and water skins. Oh, I've already talked to you. Eventually, I'll need to talk to him. I mean, I guess that's it for today, apart from, you know, the grind. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Today is a good day for fighting. Every day is a good day for fighting. And now we're going to grind. Now, to try to keep this from just being nothing but grinding, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys something else in the desert. Good day, FND. This is kind of an optional quest. You can complete this entire game without ever knowing this happens. But we're heroes. So, we don't let the optional stuff stop us. Unless we get lost. Okay, well, I may have missed it, but at least we're getting a nice fight out of it. I don't like that counterattack he's got. See, my counterattack's not so not so handy. I wish I remembered how to cast spells. I'd just nuke his butt. He's gonna kill me. Oh! This is why I'm a wizard. It was a tough battle and you lost. Never fear, all you have to do is restore your game. And what do you mean, restore what game? Oh god! What a monster. It's a guy. It's a dude. So, I'm pretty sure that's where that thing was supposed to be. So, it looks like another thing they fixed in this remake is you don't get to go and see what I was going to show you until you get to see what I was going to show you. So instead, you know what? We are not having another day of grinding. I feel like we've done good work. I was almost able to kill that guy, and I'm a wizard, you know? So, we're just going to sleep till the next day. Welcome, hero. That's a way to fast track through the story. You can sleep. Here is your morning meal of warm bread and honeyed butter, fresh fruit and tea, just as you prefer. My God. It's nice to be the hero. Hero of the North, 1,000 thanks for defeating the Thing of Fire. We were forced to flee for our lives when it set the set the stand of Ali Chichi aflame. Man, I'm happy to help. Greetings. Dried flower art. 38 dinars, which I cannot afford. But because I am a good and honorable hero, the musician nods and smiles while he plays. Oh, let's go talk to Aziza. Maybe she'll have something for us to do. Welcome, Beldernick. Come, sit down and we shall speak. Welcome. It is good to have a visitor who understands the proper way to enter a conversation. Shall we share tea? The tea is cool and refreshing. Let me thank her. You're most welcome. You gotta be nice to magicians and wizards and stuff. Magical games are an entertaining way to keep one's magical skills in mind and shape. My personal game of choice is my own interpretation of the Wizard's Whirl game. They added a wizard game to this. If you are interested in a friendly magical match, please let me know. They added... Okay, yeah, we're doing this. You challenge Aziza to a friendly game of magical... The Siddhis are the tantric powers, the mastery over the elements of air, earth, fire, and water. My version of the Wizard's Whirl, which I call SimCity, assists those of wizard kind in developing those powers. Each player controls a small elemental-like creature as it tries to reach the center of the game tapestry. The tapestry itself contains many areas representing the primal elements, and you must help your creature traverse these areas. You play the game by casting spells. Each turn, the player is required to either cast one spell on the board or move his creature to another tier of the board if possible. Afterward, the creature will attempt to travel around the board. Casting Trigger will change the form of your creature according to the elemental cycle. Air to earth, earth to fire, fire to water, or water to air, which is good. It's got it listed right here, just so I can... That's the order. Casting Flame Dart will change an earth zone on the tapestry to fire. Casting Calm Fire to air. Neither spell can be cast directly on a zone occupied by one or more players. Casting Open will remove one of the obstacles on the tapestry. This will allow your creature to pass through. It may cause one section of the tapestry to affect another. Moving an obstacle will always result in it appearing somewhere else on the same tier. Of course, the tapestry has a life of its own. Zones of the tapestry will be affected by their neighbors, and by the elements occupying that zone at the moment. I am never going to win this game. It is not going to happen. By the way, I'm H for hero. Forget the fact that I have a name. An earth area that is exposed to more fire than water will ignite, becoming a fire zone. An air area that is exposed to more earth than fire will solidify, becoming an earth zone. Oh my god, this is going to be horrible. A fire area that is exposed to more water than air will be doused to become an air zone. Your creature will generally try to work around the board in a clockwise fashion, but it is restricted by its own nature and surroundings. A fire elemental moves quickly and will burn earth, but cannot pass through water or air. Earth moves slowly, but is stopped only by fire. Earth will take over an air zone if possible. Water moves quickly and will change fire into air. It cannot pass through earth and is slowed down by air. Air is very quick, but it is stopped by fire and earth. It is not in Earth's nature for it to change even its nemesis water. You guys ready to see me get my butt kicked at a game I don't understand? If a creature is occupying a zone whose nature changes to an element incompatible with that creature's nature, the creature will be taken back to its starting position. Only after traversing each of the 4 zones on a tier will a creature be allowed to the next tier. The goal of the game is to reach the center before your opponent. Okay. Turn-based. I am this air guy. So, if I trigger him, he'll turn to earth, which is slow. Air is fast. But air can't travel through something. I'm going to turn my guy to stone. I'm going to turn him to fire. Fire's good. Get that out of the way. I don't really want to cast it on anything. Oh wait, he's water, right? Oh, I can't do it because he's there. I don't want to extinguish anything. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I've lost because I didn't realize what I was doing. I don't know what down does. Oh! Well. Kind of getting the hang of this now. Ha! You're back up there now. I don't... How do I just skip a turn? Ah, blocked myself. I can't seem to set fire to any region. Oh! You're a bastard. I mean, for a woman. Oh, the victory is hers. I hope you enjoyed the... No, I did not enjoy it. I barely understood what was happening. Lizard's Maze was much easier. Although I do appreciate them adding this to the game. That was very interesting. I don't actually care about Razir or the Darkness. Shh. My name means highly praised. It was the name of my mother. My magic is very practical. I know many things that go on in this land. Unfortunately, Razir has been closed to my far-seeing since the Emir vanished. Soon I will try a different type of spell to see if I can gain more information. The magic I work with most is water magic. That's why I live in a desert. That of knowledge and true seeing. As water can reflect, I too can reflect spells back upon their caster. Hey, I can do that too. There is much magic in this land, some of a very dark nature. Okay. It has been a pleasure conversing with you. May the stars shine upon you. I forgot to get this guy to give me a reading, and I don't know... Yes, I'll greet you. Stars smile upon you, yeah. So much to learn from astrology. Astrology is as above, so below. Job is to see... Here we go. If you wish to know your fortune, I will need to know your guiding signs. Tell me about your past and the things you have done. You have lived a most interesting life. I shall look into the signs that look into what signs have guided your life thus far, and see how they will affect you in the future. This will take many hours, so you will need to come back some other day. Need to know. It's kind of worthless, except, you know, there's a couple points in it for you. Although I don't really play these games for the points. Maybe one day I will, though. So I guess we're back to this. I am actually curious about... because she won't teach me how to use magic in battle. But I'm sure I can. So maybe I will find a brigand and see about getting my butt handed to me again. Alright, well, I'm just trying to figure out how magic works so I can restore. Hey, S did that. S is Dazzle? I guess E is Zap? Ooh! Ooh, a one-hit kill! You just became Scorpion Shish Kebab. S was Dazzle. Something else was Zap. I was kind of hoping F would be Flame, but it is not. Man, that Scorpion just grabbed my ass. That was not pleasant. Oh, here we go again. Okay. W is what I'm assuming is Zap. I've got Force Bolt, I've got Flame Dart. I'm hitting all the keys that I've got. Wait, what was that? What was that? Wait, how did I do the force bolt? I mean, it's good to have the flame, which is D, by the way. There it is. Okay, I see how this is lined up now. Cool. I see how the magic is lined up now. It's A, S, D, and W. So, now I could legitimately fight if I cared to do so. Which I do not. But that was a good learning experience. Oh, I mean, that's it, except for the grinding. We're just waiting for the next elemental to appear. We'll sleep until evening and we'll have dinner. Welcome, hero. Shima has more dance nights. Omar comes to visit more. Tonight, I have prepared something especially for you so that you do not become too homesick. It is knotwurst and sauerkraut. Thanks. Unfortunately, you never really cared for sauerkraut and knotwurst, but you are too polite to tell Sheena that. You must admit that honey and lemons on the knotwurst aren't too bad, but the sauerkraut curry is a bit much. Oh, and to bed I go. Ah, the life of a hero. To sleep all day and all night. And that's the thing, if you get tired of grinding, you can just sleep. You can advance this game as quickly as you want. And I feel like we've done sufficient grinding to get us through the rest of this game. Send time for the poor. You know what? Sure. Dude, I'm poor too. And they ask, what is a hero? Though the answer's very clear. He's the one who faces danger when the darkness hovers near. Omar's doing some street poetry. He will face the fiercest foe when another needs his aid. He will dare to defy death even though he is afraid. He works not just for glory, and he does it not for gain, but because he knows that others will be spared a greater pain. Many forget the polite things to do. Yes, yes, yes. News abounds in this city and land, of such shall I speak. May you learn what you can. He's happy to discuss matters. The fire elemental, living flame, destruction unleashed, wild and never tamed, causing all it touches to burn, leaving only ashes in return. The fire elemental is created by a spell cast by a user of magic. Once created, it burns and destroys, uncontrolled by any master. Well, not anymore. I beat it. He won't always follow orders, for he dares to question why, and unless he likes the reason, he refuses to comply. He will brave the battle... I almost said cattle. He will brave the cattle boldly, even though he may not win. Boy, ain't that the truth. He will face his fate unflinching, for he is a paladin. Okay, so it's not about me, because I'm not a paladin, and I'm not going to become one. Oh. See, sometimes what's supposed to happen is when Omar does his poetry, he leaves a purse behind. And if you pick up that purse and return it to him unopened, that's a mark of a paladin. If you open it, you make some money. It's a test of honor as much as anything. Another day with nothing to do. So I'm gonna grind, I think. Let me check my magic here. 55 points, that's not bad. 54, 57, 33, but, you know, don't use it that much. 10, which I'm not going to use at all. 36. Oh, 11. Yeah, the important stuff seems to be where I need it, but I am going to go ahead and grind Reversal. And now Reversal's 66, which really should be sufficient. It's been a while since look at that, weapon use, 121. I think I'm done grinding weapon use. You have saved the city with your courage and resourcefulness. The land of Shapir is indebted to you. By order of the Sultan Haram al-Rashad, I have been asked to give you this reward for your actions. Rakesh gives you the 50 dinar reward. We are all truly fortunate that you've come to this land. 50 dinars! I'm rich! I mean, I should have said hello and goodbye to him, but I'm rich! Top of the morning to ya, Marhaba. What's new, pussycat? What's new, Blue? Since I got money to spare. Whoa, you got to get the gab tab. 14. 13, and that's his final offer. Nothing up my sleeve. Presto, changeo, rearrangeo. Here you go, Joe. Hope you're happy, Pappy. You put the glasses away. I'm going to put the glasses on now. You put on the glasses. Suddenly everything appears as though you were looking through a veil. Now, the glasses are now on, and I'm just going to leave them on. Hasta la pasta! Brain those nachos! See ya soon, raccoon! But I will point out to you, if it's not readily apparent, the point at which the glasses actually have some function. But I'm putting them on now so I don't have to worry about it later. I did not notice you come in. Great. Purchase. I'll take a couple more mana pills. I'll offer you 14. I'll offer you 13. 13. And some healing. Wow. There's not a lot of negotiation that goes into those. Okay. I feel good to go now. Oh, the money changer's gone. You find no way to open it. Oh, yeah? The door's lock is too complex for your magic. Too complex for my magic. That sounds like a cheating way of saying we didn't design anything for that. Oh, it is the next day, too. I can go visit the astrologer. It is good that you have returned. There is much I need to tell you. Alas, never before have I read such troubling signs as those which guide you. Your future is very dark. Well, tell me about my... Darkness will lead into a tomb. You will walk in fire, earth, water, and air, through temptation, and at last into despair and desolation. He is describing the penultimate sequence of the game. Darkness will triumph unless you stop the last light. Maybe you should consider a new line of work and get out of the hero business. Have you considered accounting? Oh. Welcome, hero. And another day gone. Fancy dinner? Honeyed lamb curried with almonds. See, now we're starting to repeat ourselves. Greet her, thank her, get out of here. Oh. Welcome, hero, and time for breakfast. Even skipping over the grinding, this gets monotonous. My second cousin, Sashin, the jeweler in the plaza of the palace, and my third cousin, once removed, Karim, the rug merchant, were unable to set up their stands today. An elemental of air is filling the plaza. He's related to everybody. Who knew that cats were so incestuous? So, do not forget that Shima dances this night. Oh, that's right. We'll see it again. Rojet the Saurus. Grunk. Will you please take this Saurus back to the stables? I've been unable to move it back there. It seems to have been waiting for you. The Saurus is perfectly willing to follow you back. Pesky Saurus. I'm waiting for the rope guy to show up, because that's always fun. Oh, goodness gracious. That's an elemental. And next time, we shall conquer it. Let's go ahead and save it. And I'll see you next time when we destroy the wind elemental, or air elemental, or the elemental of breaking wind. I don't know. I really should have ended this video before I tried to be funny, huh?